Climate technologies help us adapt to the adverse effects of climate change. They play a central role in climate adaptation and mitigation.
It's going to take decades of effort to turn around this economic model of 2 centuries based on fossil fuels and the depletion of nature, and to put us all, our societies, on a more sustainable path. This is not going to happen without technological change and innovation, and indeed a technology revolution, so that the world does get onto a low emission and climate resilient sustainable development path.
Let's have a look at how the technology mechanism enhances climate resilience.
The technology mechanism is a mechanism that was established by the COP in 2010, which looks into technology development and transfer work, recognizing that you cannot achieve the objectives of the convention without technology, both for mitigation and adaptation.
The CTCN, the Climate Technology Center Network, and the Technology Executive Committee date back to before Paris. So they've been in being from 2013 already, and they've become powerful tools in assisting developing countries in technology uptake and scaling up new low carbon technologies.
The TEC is the policy arm of the technology mechanism that was established in 2010. And as such, its general mandate is to provide support to countries by providing policy recommendations and facilitating technology cooperation in order to support country efforts to enhance climate technology development and transfer.
The technology mechanism as a whole was very popular in the Paris Agreement and directly linked to NDC implementation and otherwise. We need to recognize the strong mandate that we got from the COP and also from the Paris Agreement. We need to match the needs, the involvement of the private sector, the enhanced linkages, which I think is very critical, the collaboration with the GEF and the GCF, and of course the sustainability aspects to ensure that we can adequately service the requests that comes from developing countries for a low carbon future.
Now, CTCN stands for the Climate Technology Center and Network, and this is a body under the convention which is serving the developing countries on any of their climate technology questions. We have got over 150 requests from almost 70 countries at the moment, and we have already managed to conclude some of the technical assistance projects for more than 10, and we are in the late implementation phase for something like 50.
One recipient of this support had this to say about his country's experience.
The benefits is that CTCN responds very fast. In just 10 days they would have responded to inform you whether your request is prioritized or not, which is something which is very important, so that you look up to that. And more often, the focus of CTCN is to remove technology barriers. And one of the barriers, especially in developing countries, is information.
In response to this gap, a new information platform has been developed.
How can we enhance communication on climate technology? And we've been thinking about that within the Secretariat. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this website. This is the current website we have for TT Clear, and the intention of this new website is to really bring the information, to collaborate very strongly with the knowledge management system of the CTCN, which has lots of rich information as well, and to provide a gateway for climate technology under the convention.
The big success this year